The 1960s. I'm curious, which pitchers during that decade made the top five in pitching wins? Well, I wrote a book, Yearly Leaders of Every Batting Pitching category, and I have the answers. The top five pitchers in wins. Ken Arzon here, talking baseball. I'm looking at Sunday, June 28th, 2026. Hope everyone's doing okay. 1960, top five. Ernie Broglio, 21 wins. Warren Spahn, 21. Vern Law, 20. Lou Burdette, 19. Chuck Estrada, 18. Now, Warren Spahn made the top five in pitching wins 12 times in his career, 12 seasons, top five. That is the most among all pitchers in baseball history, making the top five in wins. How about that? 1961, Whitey Ford, 25 wins. Frank Larry, 23. Joey J, 21. Warren Spahn, 21. Jim O'Toole, 19. 1962, Don Drysdale, 25 wins. Jack Sanford, 24. Ralph Terry, Bob Persky, 23. Joey J, 21 wins. 1963, Sandy Koufax, 25 wins. Juan Marichal, 25. Whitey Ford, 24. Jim Maloney, 23. Warren Spahn, 23. 1964, top five. Larry Jackson, 24. Juan Marichal, 21. That's the third time for Juan Marichal. Top five. Dean Chance, Gary Peters, Ray Sadecki, 20 wins. 1965, Sandy Koufax, 26. Second time for Sandy. Tony Gollinger, 24. Don Drysdale, 23. Sammy Illis, 22. Juan Marichal, 22. 1966, Sandy Koufax goes for 27 wins. Whoa, what a year. That's the third time for Sandy. Jim Cott, 25. Juan Marichal is fourth time top five, 25. Bob Gibson, Gaylord Perry, 21. 1967, Jim Lomberg, 22. Earl Wilson and Mike McCormick, 22. Dean Chance and Ferguson Jenkins, 20 wins. 1968, Denny McLain, 31 wins. How about that one? Someone breaks 34 or 30 wins. Usually the guys are in the 20s as far as victories. How about Denny McLain's 1968 season? Juan Marichal, for the fifth time, 26 wins. Dave McNally, Bob Gibson, 22. Mel Stottlemyre, 21 wins. 1969, Tom Seaver, 25 wins. Denny McLain, 24. Mike Collar, 23. Phil Niekro, 23. Ferguson Jenkins, 21 wins. So in the 1960s, who stood out? How about Juan Marichal? 5 times top five. Now, Koufax, 1, 2, 3 times. But he only had a 12-year career. But he dominated in pitching. So Koufax 3, Don Drysdale 2, Warren Spahn a couple. I'm going to give the 1960s, you got to look at Juan Marichal making the top five in wins 5 times. Koufax 3 times. But you got to say Koufax and Marichal during the 60s really stood out as far as pitching. All right, my next video, I'll look at the 1970s. I'm out.